What?
All right, guys, welcome back. We are going to do topic 6. You are on video. Just thought I'd let you know. Yes. All right, guys, you are going to find the discriminant of each quadratic equation. My turn. Then state the number and types of solutions. All right. So, first of all, you need to know when it is a real solution. So when you find your discriminant, the discriminant, we're going to use the symbol delta, okay? That stands for delta. It's a triangle. It's called delta in Greek. We're going to use the formula b squared minus 4ac. This here is part of the quadratic formula, so we're just going to take it one step at a time. Now, if you get a positive number, you have two, what kind of solutions? Two real answers, okay? If you get a negative, you get two imaginary solutions. If you get a 0, you get one real solution. Everyone got that? All right. So that's the formula that you guys will need to use. B squared minus 4ac. Now, you got to figure out if it's real, imaginary, and how many of those answers are you going to have. The second part of this, the type of solutions, if you have a rational number, okay, a rational number is a number that terminates, that ends. For example, 2. Does 2 just stop right there? Yes. How about 2.1? Okay, that's an exact answer. How about 2/3? You see how that's an exact number? That is a rational number. Okay, irrational. Irrational number is number that is crazy, all over the place. An example would be pi, because pi is what? 3.1415, and the number just goes crazy. Or you can write 3.14159289048. Do you see how I just keep going? Crazy numbers. And there's doesn't stop, it doesn't repeat, it just keeps going and changing. So that is an irrational number. Okay, so two things you got to figure out: real or imaginary, and rational or irrational. Okay? All right, let's look at number 41. Now, before you start, you must have your problem written in this form. What is that form called? What is it called? It goes in order from high to low. Standard form. Very good. You need to write it in this form. Standard form. Okay? That is the standard form of a quadratic equation. Got to write it in that form. All right. So let's look at number 1. Now, I want to move the negative 10 over, or I can move this over. Try to keep your A positive, okay? See that A? Look at your A right here. Is that A positive? Negative. So instead of moving everything over, can I move x squared over there? Can I move it to the right and make it positive? That's a lot easier, okay? Plus 6x plus 6x. Do you guys see how all those cancels out? So what do you have on the left side? 0 equal, what do I write first over here? 6x squared. What do I write next? Plus 6x. See how that's the order? Minus 10. All right, you guys good? You can reverse it. If you want to reverse it, this is what you do. 6x squared plus 6x minus 10 is equal to 0. That's your reverse. Is that the same thing? Those are the same thing, right? Hey, put that up. We're doing math. What is your A? A is 6, B is 6, and C is negative 10. And let's go ahead and find our discriminant first. Use your calculator. Okay? Headphones out. I'm having class. Okay. So 6 squared minus 4 times your A times your C. There's your discriminant right there. Okay? Can I type all that into the calculator? Yes. So let's go ahead and type that in. Parentheses, 6, parentheses, square. Do you guys see the square button right here? There's your square button right here. Okay? There's your square. Minus 4, not negative, but minus 4 times your A times your C. Natalie, headphones out. Okay, the only one that should have it on is Eric because he's doing something else for me. Headphones out. All right, so you got 276. What kind of answer is that going to be? It's a positive number. 2 real. You don't have to write 2 real answers. You can just write 2 real and put a box on it, so it makes it easy to find the answer, okay? All right. Now, after that, what do we do next? We go and see if it's a rational or an irrational, right? Okay. All right, here we go. So, you take a square root of 276, okay? If you don't know your numbers well, start dividing. And here are some good numbers to divide by. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Those are some common numbers, okay? Those are good numbers to divide by. All right, everyone ready? So, we're going to take 276. What do you guys want to divide by? 2. All righty. So we got 2 and 138. Circle your prime number. Remember I said that's called prime numbers? These are called prime numbers. Okay. How about 138? What numbers multiply? 2 and what? 2 and 69? Okay. Now 69 is an odd number. 3 and 23. How about 23? The only thing that goes into that is 1. So we stop right there. Everyone see that? All right. Now, let's go ahead and simplify. Draw your radical sign. Who's going to go outside? 2. See ya. Who's staying home? 3 and 23. And what do I do with 3 and 23? All right, so plus or minus 2, square root of 69. Now, is that a rational or an irrational number? Irrational number. Okay, you guys good? Any questions? Yes. Are you doing it on your own, Natalie? Okay. Are you doing it on your own? If you are, you put your headphones in. But you're not going to be watching, okay? Just do it on your own. I know those who can and who can't. All right, you guys good? Okay, let's go to number 42. All right. Okay, number 42. Now let's take a look. A is positive, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep everything here. What do I need to move over? Plus 2, plus 2. Okay, so now you have 3n squared plus 6n. What is 1 plus 2? Thank you. I know what he said, but we're going to speak English. All right, you guys good? Okay, let's do our delta. What is our b? What number is b? Minus 4 times your a. What's your a? Times your c. What's your c? Good. Okay. And that's just straight calculator work, right? What you guys get? you guys get for your number? Let me know. 0. All right. Now, if it's a 0, what kind of answer am I going to have? 1 real. 1 real. Okay? 1 real solution. All right. If it's 1 real, let's go see. So now we take a square root of 0. What's the square root of 0? 0. So your answer is plus or minus 0. Is there such thing as plus or minus 0? No, it's the same. Okay? All right.
Excuse this interruption. Please produce the wrestlers and the managers at this time. Thank you.
Now, is 0 a rational or an irrational number? Rational, because it stops right at 0. Okay? It ends. So this is a rational number. Well, that one was quick, wasn't it? Some were quicker than others. Okay. You guys good? All right. Let's go to number 43. Okay. I would not do minus 3. No. Take a look. What do you have right here? Yeah. So let's move everything over to the right. Uh-huh. Okay. How do I get the 6 over? Minus, not minus 4. Minus 6p. Move that over. Now, plus 4. Did you guys see that? Okay. So now you got 0 equal 4p squared minus 6p. Don't you have a 3 here? What is 3 plus 4? Plus 7. Good job. All right. Let's do our delta. What's our b? Negative 6 squared minus 4 times your a. What's your a? Times your c. What's your c? 7. Okay. Type in your calculator just like this, okay? All right. Parentheses, negative 6 squared. Now, do you guys notice how I put my negative 6? Huh? It's not 3. It's 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay? Yeah. Minus 4 times 7. What did you get? What did you get? Negative 76. Oh, negative. What kind of answer am I going to have? 2 imaginary. You can write IMAG. That'll work too. Okay? All right. Now, what do you do next? What do we need to find? See if it's negative. See if it's rational or irrational. Okay. So there's my square root. Hey, I can't have a negative under here. How do I get rid of that? Bring it out as an I, and that makes it positive. Isn't that right? Very good. So you're going to have an I. See the I? Do you see how that's imaginary? Okay, what number multiplies to give you 76? 2 and, oh, you said 4 and 19? Okay, she said 4 and 19. That's fine. Let's do 4 and 19. 19 is prime. What numbers multiply to give you 4? 2 and 2. Could you have done 2 and 38? You're going to get the same answer, okay? All right. So, who's going to go outside and play right here? 2 goes outside and 19 stays home. Isn't that right? So, plus or minus 2i square root of 19. Irrational or rational? Irrational. You guys good so far? Okay. All right, you guys good? Okay, let's go on to number 44. Let's look at 44. What are you guys going to move over? 9. I would do that too, plus 9, just like that, right? Okay, so 10x squared plus 10x, what is negative 8 plus 9? 1 equals 0. Okay. Now, you couldn't factor this, could you? Because you don't know any number that multiplies to give you 1 and is going to add to give 10. That's impossible. Two numbers that multiply to give you 1. What are numbers that multiply to give you 1? 1 and 1. Can you add those to get 10? This is why you have to do quadratic formula. Okay? That is why. Okay, here we go. Delta. Okay, what's your B? 10. There's some you could have factored out and you could have found the answer, okay? Like number 42, you could have factored. But today we're doing discriminant. All right, minus 4 times your A, what's your A? Times your C, what's your C? Good, okay? Type that in. Somebody tell me what they get. What you get? 60? Okay. What kind of answer is 60? What kind of answer should I expect? 2 real. What does it mean when it's real? What am I going to cross? Cross the x-axis, right? Those are your zeros. You're going to find your zeros. Okay. Square root of 60. What number multiplies to give you 60? 2 and 30. Okay, what number multiplies to give you 30? 2 and 15. What number multiplies to give you 15? 2 and 5? Oh, 3. Okay. What do you guys see that has a pair? 2 goes outside. What happens to 3 and 5? Stays home. All right, so 2, what is 3 times 5? 15. Is that rational or irrational? Irrational. Okay. How do you guys do so far? Not bad? All right.